What's up?
32.
True. Hey,
32.
32? 32?
Oh, the shit won't
I
play.
got you right where I want you.
Okay, cool. Hydra Link Podcast episode 32. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the link.
I'm a poor
You
ass
mean the other
bitch.
guy. You
You
poor
mean the other
guy.
guy.
You still don't have none of your stuff. We gotta catch you some fish then.
Oh no, I gotta work. I gotta work again. Work.
Alright.
He can work. He can. Why man go? Why man say work. He can work. He can. How you doing, Kim? How's your mind, your body? You suck.
My is
I'm
I'm
gonna fish this way.
doing alright. Ooh, the bridge. I am feeling generally pretty good. Still working hard. Work has had some changes and shit lately. I was kind of sick randomly, and I don't know if that's from school, from work, but it is never fun. But I'm feeling over that for the most part.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, been a pretty good couple of weeks. Anything special for you?
Not really. I am finally getting a big break from my work. They have
Nice.
paired it up to be 3 days off in a row.
Ooh.
So that's very fucking cool.
Yeah, always love that.
Work itself has been alright. We're finally not so much pressing on the gas anymore, and we're actually slowing down a little bit,
Oh yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, I'm all for some break. I know it's a long ways away before we hit spring break at school, so I'm so lucky that we have 2 3-day weekends back to back right now. This is going to be another 3-day weekend for me as well.
Hell yeah.
Ah. Yeah, hell yeah.
What I'm talking about. But
yeah, I was at work at least struggling, and I think the last time I was talking on the pod about it, I was talking about like I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing this same position, but I am still there. I am still at the same one, and technically, I've made it kind of clear that hey, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this, fully long term because it's a lot of work. But they've been really like accommodating, so like thankfully they kind of opened my mind to like, hey, the teacher did it one way, but the teacher was the teacher. You are a sub. You don't have to do everything the teacher does.
That's
and I
true.
was like, yeah, that's true. Like I wanted the kids to have the same sort of experience, but it's like, no, I can relax. I can make these days a little bit easier on myself and them. And so I'm like learning which assignments I can kind of cut out and stop grading, so there's less bullshit for me to grade and less bullshit for them to do. And that's cut down on a lot of the fucking just hours and hours I was spending outside of work.
Yeah,
Plus,
because you're somebody else.
Yeah, like I'm not supposed to be doing that. And I was telling them like, please, can you guys pay me for the outside work? And they're like, yeah, no, actually. But also you shouldn't be doing that. And like that was the talk we had. They're like, try to figure out how much less work you can do, and we'll give you 3 extra periods a week to like do grading. So I get like the last half of my Friday, I get basically off to do grade work on campus, which is like a godsend, especially because the kids after lunch are usually like the rowdiest, ready to go home, and just the energy's high. So I'm like, fucking have someone else cover for me for those periods. I'll take it. But I don't know if the 2.5, 3 hours that I get on those Fridays is enough to cover the like 10 hours of work I was already doing outside of school. But
yeah,
and I'm taking that as it goes. This week I'll see if I can keep doing this anymore. But it's tough. I did have like a talk with the principal, and he was like, "Hey man, like I know the kids do
Hey,
really like you." It did. It's like you're good at what you do. Everyone here appreciates you. The kids appreciate that you're here, and prefer you to most subs. You're definitely doing a good job by them too. And like that was super meaningful to me. It's stuff that like I like to believe.
promotion.
It's what
You are
keeps
a
me
teacher
going.
now.
Yeah, and they've been pretty nice to me about like we would like to keep you around, like if you would be a permanent sub here, or I know so many of the teachers there that are like, I would easily be able to, not to like talk shit, but there was one teacher that was like, there's this one teacher that honestly, the administration's not too happy with right now. He might not have his job next year.
Oh,
And you would be perfect for that job if you want it next year. And it's just like, I do appreciate that. Like, it's always nice to have that kind of standing offer, but I just don't think I'm in it for teaching in the long haul, at least at that grade level.
yeah. It's a lot of time. Isn't there
Kids
like a
are a lot.
running... joke's not the right word, but isn't there a running thing that like teachers just don't get the right amount of pay?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, when I was growing up, I had always heard like, oh, teachers don't make anything. And that's not necessarily true. Teachers do get paid. And they get paid better than subs. And at that, it's pretty good. It's better than working a retail job. It's better than a lot of things.
Yeah.
But the fact is they're doing a lot. And a lot of their work is like contracted. So it's like, you have to do this work and we have to give you this amount of time. But if you run out of time, like you still have to do the work, That's
Yeah.
not you. So it can be a big burden.
You
Not enough
ever
pay.
you take inspiration off of other teachers that you had growing up?
I like to think so. It is hard because I do feel like I was the kind of kid that you just listen. You're a tryhard, or at least I was. I was like always trying to answer the question, and the teacher would stop calling on me because like I gotta call on someone else. I can't just be talking to you all. Period. And so like it's hard kind of for me to judge against those, but I will say like a lot of my favorite teachers were the people who were just like a lot more social, who weren't like super strict and mean, who were just understanding. And I feel like I try to be that, especially.
Mm-hmm.
Like I do think the kids like me as a sub, like I'm a
Sorry.
cooler sub, so to speak. Yeah. Because like I keep it real. I'm not gonna call people out for every little thing, but I'm also not gonna just be like, you have to do this because I say so. I'm like, hey, I think it's a silly rule, but the school's got me doing it. I have to do this. I have to enforce this. Play along with me. Like a lot of the time, I just talk at their level. I'm trying to be understanding.
I'm an optimist, but I'm also a realist.
I'm a realist. The realist in the room.
If you don't show me your goods, I'm gonna throw you in the whatever.
I'm gonna seal you in a tomb.
Ah, there you go. See, that's why you're the teacher.
Boom.
I am merely the student.
And
Well,
I'm the teacher.
Speaking of work on my side, you were talking about work. Speaking of my
Mhm.
work, it is discussed in the rumor mill, which is just the people that work there. It's
Yeah.
that next year, the beginning of next year, will be when we have to sign a new contract deal to our hotel.
Oh yeah.
And people are speculating if we're even gonna get it.
Ooh, like even be offered by the hotel.
Yeah, and that's both scary and exciting because if we don't get it, then the company's dead. But if
Yeah.
if we do get it, well then yeah, I'm still employed. All right, cool. But if we don't get it, that I think I'm excited to try and branch off to see what offers the magic place can give me with the
Sure.
magic boss and his connections, and or the person
Oh,
I
yeah.
do an understudy for, since he does makeup for movie stuff and he has a workshop. Maybe I can be like, do you offer what's the word where you like work but don't get paid right away?
Like an internship?
Internship. Do you offer an internship for a bit and then I can like work for you?
That would be pretty sweet. Like those connections mean a lot.
Or for the chance of just like to work at the theater, because that would be cool.
That would be cool. I've known some people that work there at the local theater that I mean it's better than most local theaters, I'll admit, but it's so fucking like class. The people that work there know their shit.
Mm-hmm. Plus, from what I assume at that level, you're subject to a format, so you're not doing the music cue and the light cue and the you're a light buddy.
You got a lot more to specialize on and people to rely on.
Probably isn't really a video line, because if it's more theatrical, there's no need for video stuff per se. Maybe it would go to a camera guy
too frequently. Totally, camera, spotlight, fucking.
Well, spotlight would go to lighting guy. They would just probably cue it.
Sometimes you do have a manual spotlight.
That's true. We do have it in the magic place, but it's never used because why?
Yeah, nowadays so much is automated.
Yeah,
You got plenty of options.
there's been a lot that's just like, I want my spotlight, and then I'm gonna move over here. Could you like move the spotlight over there? And it's like cool, and then you make 2 cues, and then when it goes to the second cue, it moves over there.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I miss doing lighting design too. That was such a neat team experience to work on.
I hate it. I'm just kidding. Lighting's just a little bit more difficult in my eyes because what you see down there and what you see in the booth are slightly different, especially if you're going from an angled view. That you're like, I think I got it, and then you watch it and you're like, the camera, he's like wide it out in the camera.
Yeah, it's a lot of legwork, checking different angles, checking fucking cameras, like you say. Does it look good everywhere?
And sometimes the brains don't listen. They're on the board that I use at the magic place. There are many times that after I do all the cues that I have to be like, all right, let me go through them again, because sometimes you have to hit clear to make sure all the lights are deselected. You have to do an action that says release all to make sure everything is not going into other stuff, because if you go through your cues, sometimes a color or a gobo will just go into the other one, and you're like, why are you doing that? Why are you all of a sudden that? Like, you have 2 spotlights and one's like a little reddish and the other one's normal spotlight, kind of doing like a figure 8 look, and then you go through your cues and you're like, why is this one smaller, purple, and rotating all of a sudden? You don't make sense.
What the fuck happened here? Who cooked? I fucking love different branches of interest or specialties that have all these funny words. Like you said gobo, and I fucking love that word. Gobo is such a good.
You when in high school you had to put gels on.
Yeah. Now there's auto gels and cool shit. Gobo, if anyone is curious, is just the thing you put in front of the light for a silhouette.
It's basically it's a little either glass or metal circle that you put in via a spatula slider into the barrel of the light. Make sure to put it upside down. It works like eyeballs. And then it basically only shines light through that logo. In glass, it's opposite. It shoots light around the logo. In the metal, it shoots light through the logo so that it's bright.
The glass ones are cool as fuck too, but they're expensive.
Yeah, they are. They are expensive. And the metal ones only really... they don't only really work for them, but it primarily is better with a true heat lamp light.
Yeah. Ooh, taking a nice hot metal gobo out of a light after a long show.
Oh my god. That happened to me near one of the early times at work, to where we had a gobo outside, heat lamp, heat. We call them Licos. That's the big ones. Yeah. Licos, shining on a building, and the gobo was called Hill, and it was the L's on Hill were very it'll do the long up and down, and then a really short to make it an L.
Yeah. Right at the bottom.
I was looking at it, and as I'm going to adjust it, the other coworkers see me from afar, and they're like, "We did it earlier. We got it." Okay. And then later at night,
I'm gonna trust
the logo was upside down. So the H was the same, The I was the same,
Yeah.
but the L's are now on the top. They go on the top.
How weird.
So I'm trying to fucking fix this, and I don't have the most experience on how to deal with like rotating the gobo and making it all right and whatever. So I'm taking this hot shit out with my bare hands. I'm like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And everyone's looking at me. They're all like old businessmen, like, what the fuck is it? And then this lady, a Brill, very nice. She offered me her sweatshirt to hold it in my hands. So I'm like,
Aw.
fuck, ow, ow. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was a bonding moment.
Oh, you gotta have gloves.
I hate gloves. They don't let you do that pinpoint finger accuracy.
Yeah, no, I can't stand working with gloves.
So yeah, that's a hope. If it does happen, that means the cat doesn't have a job, which is a bit of a bummer. But you know, I could use a little easier of a work schedule. I could.
I feel you.
It's a dead end
Yeah,
job at the end of the day. Where else am I gonna go?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of wild to me that the company would just up and be like, "Yeah, there's no point in trying anything else. Like, this was our only shot."
It's the boss's fault. It
I
really
know.
is.
I mean, how you talk about him doesn't really seem too big into like moving on up.
The second in command doesn't care. The boss is content. He's going on his cruises. We've talked about this many times about how this company is ran. So
Yeah,
I
he's
won't
getting
go
his
on
paycheck.
another spiel. But yeah, the bottom can't make a difference. The top makes a difference, and the top is handcuffed money by the other partner that has already sold his company, and he's made his money. So at the end of the day, if the company dies, whatever, they're both probably going to be fine.
Yeah, they'll move on.
Yeah.
Which, such is capitalism.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I do hope and wish you luck that the Magic Place has maybe some further opportunities for you, or at least will substantiate, enough work.
Yeah, they like me. Like
Yeah, that's a big up.
The Magic Boss really likes me, and he has plenty of connections. So I don't know exactly where he could send me because he's kind of. I don't want to say he's past his prime because he's definitely not. You can't. Magicians don't really have a prime; they just have their popularity prime. But I'm sure he could find something. And then the other one's just, he's a mover. He works a lot by traveling somewhere. So it's not what I would prefer, but money talks and all that stuff. And
fair.
I don't mind driving. I've driven 17 hours straight before. So
I getcha. Yeah, I'm one of those people that likes driving, or at least can tolerate long drives, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do it for work. I've always thought about that as an option. For the same sort of thing, like helping setting up techs for like moving shows or different locations. But it's a big commitment to be able to be just like on the road, away from anything else that's steady in your life.
Mm-hmm. Before there was a good segue with what you said, and I will come back to this segue. But just to continue on with the work talk, there was another thing that I was talking about with a coworker at work, and it sparked an old memory for us. And I don't know if you remember this, but do you remember some old inside jokes that we had? One
I do remember.
Is that a foot? That's one.
Yeah. Is that a foot?
Would you like to explain that one?
That was so weird that, like, to even think about that being funny to us is ridiculous. But it was just one of those. Everyone's had an experience like this. Hopefully, I mean, if you haven't, maybe you still can. But you're at a sleepover and you're supposed to be asleep.
Say the setting. It's a little bit more of just a sleepover.
This is, arguably more than a sleepover. There's probably 8 or 9 of our high school friends in freshman year that are having a game night at one of our friends' house. And better than sleeping on the couches or on the floor or on the beds or anywhere, we can stake up a tent outside in the backyard and we camp it out, which is
with a
premium
with a
sleepover.
fucking TV in there or whatever.
With like a CRT and fucking Cody's desktop and fucking GameCube, probably a couple laptops, who knows?
And Cameron's fucking array of my
Rubik's cubes. Roblox cubes, yeah. Games and cards. I'm sure I had some decks of cards.
Yeah,
bullshit like that. Everyone bring their controllers. One of those like good times. Plenty of friends and chips and sodas and pizza.
Yeah.
And the setting for the actual like inside joke was when we were like finally supposed to be asleep. Like I said, everyone's especially been there where it's like you're way past your bedtime. You know, like the parents have told you to keep it down, stuff like that. You're like about to get ready for bed, and everyone's quiet, and someone just says something, and the thing that was said was, "Is that a foot?" And while everyone's like settling into their own spot, you can just tell like someone's foot is in this guy's like ass or face or something. Like he is being molested by a foot right now. It is not good.
And Will said it.
That just Will, our good friend who was on the pod. Is that a foot? I can still hear his voice saying it.
Yeah. And that lasted a good bit of just saying, "Is that a foot?" Just on stupid shit.
We could not fall asleep for probably an hour saying, "Is that a foot?"
I feel like there was another inside joke that happened at that same thing for something else.
That was a big night, definitely. That was like the first group hangout of freshman year.
But what sparked this was something that I will send you on Discord because I don't want to tell you. I want you to experience it all over again.
Oh my gosh,
Adam, you can put it up.
Oh my gosh, that's what it was. I knew there was like, what's the bit? I was like, what's the bit that we were always doing? Enjoy the party.
Enjoy. I like as soon as we were talking about Dr. Seuss quotes in the movie The Cat in the Hat, and that just sparked in my mind, and what instantly I imagined is me doing the motion and your fucking face just lighting up because you're just it's already gonna be said. I don't have to say anything. I just do the point and then you're done. You're done.
What a simple time. Yeah, that was such a funny the Cat in the Hat scene where like I think it's very early on. Like
no, it's at the end.
It's a very end. Yeah, that's right. Like it's the final moment that they're like, everything's solved, everyone's happy. And the boss, the annoying guy, I don't remember
Mr. Humberflube, the germaphobe. Mr.
Humberflube, yeah, with the Sanny on his fucking utility belt.
Sanny is short for sanitizer, chat.
He's like walking by saying his hellos, and who is it that goes to shake his hand? Is it the Alec Baldwin character? Or?
No, it's just like another person because after that he talks to the lady. I think it's the person that he said fired.
Mm-hmm.
Because he says, "You almost got me again."
Yeah, exactly. Enjoy the party. And he's all mad. He's like, "Fucking almost got me." But not again, you motherfucker.
It was such a threat. Like, I don't think there was ever like a time we used it that was appropriate to use it. We just randomly go, "Enjoy the party."
That was what was so funny to me, is because it was like a dead serious delivery every time too. And it would be in the funniest nonchalant moments where it's just like, we're playing Smash. Enjoy the party. It was always out of the blue.
Just playing Smash at the beginning of school, just like having a good time. It's just like, all right, everybody play fair. Enjoy the party.
It actually still gets me too. That's such a good memory.
It's such a stupid. Cause it also made me think of like how we have inside jokes now of Neil deGrasse Tyson and Jesse Ventura and other stupid shit like that. I still see those
ads. He's big right now.
Oh man, it's just so fucking funny.
Yeah, but those are the best parts of life.
To go back to what I said was a good segue. You said leaving people that you are close with or whatever for the job or whatever.
Yeah.
What is something that is very important to have in a relationship when it comes to that intimacy? Do you believe that you can have intimacy? Does it have to be natural, or can you just be like I want this now. And then you have it.
I think it can be very different depending on the person, I would say, especially on the length of the relationship. That tends to be like a very deciding factor, even between the same two people. Like, it'll change over the course of a relationship. But that being said, like on a spectrum, I do think both are valid. And I feel like there is a transitionary point, like in between, where it's like, yeah, we could maybe even do both, where there are times where it's like, I'm going to ask for this. And then there's times where it's like, hey, this just kind of happened. But I think the sign of probably the healthiest relationship is still being able to ask and be like, hey, like, should we plan this? Should we fucking like it doesn't have to be an intimate or non-intimate or not intimate to plan, like that's okay.
Yeah. So I asked this because in another, I'll keep it vague, but I mentioned it a couple podcasts ago, and I was vulnerable. I mentioned my issue, which I have done a very good job at fixing that issue. I have an app. I've been keeping up with days to be more good about it. And
that's cool.
With said thing, I am trying to point that towards more things with the cat.
Nice.
But that being said, it's not happening. And it's like it counters itself, right? And
I know what you mean.
And it's like, help, just give me a little bit, like a little, like a something,
Yeah. For me personally, and like, I'm sure there's other people like this, but the pressure, even if you are planning something, the pressure of knowing like, hey, this is planned, this is the only time I have, or whatever, like that can be enough to be like just a total mind block.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but it's also like, I totally get that, because that's what it was in the early stages. And it
can be a lot like that in the early stages, yeah.
And that's fine. And there's been times that, they would ask and I would reciprocate. And that, because I'll be honest, the natural thing doesn't really happen for me, or at least it doesn't happen that often at all. It's really like I have to really want this thing for me to just take. And when he asks, he does it, but then I ask and it's seen as like, it's either played as coy, or it's like, well, he just brought this on to me. We do it. I like it more natural. And it's like, well, the natural's not happening. It's just not happening.
Yeah, and I feel like there needs to be some agreement, at least in, like I said, people being on different sides of the spectrum or different places on the spectrum. Like, there needs to be some agreement too of like, hey, this is what works better for me. Like, this is not necessarily me trying to be like, surprising you. But like, maybe there's some sort of context that we could, be able to bring this up in, or like expect that I might want to bring it up like this.
Yeah, because as much as I like the idea of something just happen naturally, because that's great. That makes it feel like a special thing. For someone that had an issue with it, and it was very much, I want to react on this now.
Yeah, sure.
It's very much of like, I can't make this a natural thing. I have to either very obviously in a physical manner show that, yes, I want this now, or I have to ask you.
And it especially like does seem like it would be more compatible with like the issues and the like things that you're struggling with, that being able to be more open about it would help. Hey, other guy. But I think, a conversation or a better understanding of how it works for each partner is definitely key.
Yeah, like I don't put any fault on them I don't put any fault on me. I just feel like there should be a little bit more of a bending, you know, not so.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Not so much of like, I want it like this, and it's like so what it was, and I'm explaining this because it's currently just in my head of just like happened like today, and it was something that like I don't see me as wrong, but I don't see him as wrong. And it's
Oh yeah.
I've been doing very good since the beginning of the year, and as this comes out, it's almost a month and a half. I would say for somebody that hasn't controlled themselves, that is a long time.
Yeah. I mean, you talk to any person struggling with addiction, and that is a long time. That's a big milestone.
And we've been working, and we just started the 3-day weekend, and both of us had the day off today. So I was like, okay, this is my shot. I didn't tell him that we should do it this day. I was just like, I'm going to take my shot. And I was very specific on just like, I feel like I have these needs right now. And then he offered me a way to that it didn't feel, I don't want to say what he offered, but it didn't feel special. It felt like me just getting over it, like type of result.
Yeah, like just trying to solve the problem.
Yeah, and I told him what I was hoping for. They didn't want to, and then I got a little annoyed and I went to bed. And doing that, I guess slightly, well, I shouldn't say slightly, we had the idea of going store hopping for collection stuff, and since I went to bed, the day was over. And then I told him about it, and he said I didn't think you would get that upset of it. And I was like, it's been so long, I just expected something a little more. And then he was like, well, you got to meet me halfway. And then in my mind, I almost blew up, because the meet me halfway part was me not doing it for this long.
Yeah, I get you.
I feel like that's more than halfway.
Yeah, and it's really hard in those sorts of moments where, like, everyone will tell you the key to a good relationship is you have to know how to compromise. And it's like, I feel like I've already made so many compromises, and they're asking me to take one more.
Right?
And that it does hurt. It can fume you. I've been there. I don't blame you there.
Like, at the end of it all, I'm not gonna break it. At this point, I've gone too far to simply just break it. It has to be from him at this point, which I'm happy that that's the mindset I'm at right now. But
yeah,
at the same time, it makes me a little sad that I don't know when that's gonna happen.
I get you. Yeah, and it's not like whether like you agree with it or not. Individually, sometimes for some people that is like a physical need. Like, you can put it on that hierarchy of needs, shelter, food, water, whatnot. It's like, it's one of those in there. May not be as important as water. Doesn't mean it's not important.
Especially with like me per se, since it's quote unquote a stress reliever, right? Holding it in for like the hellish works.
Sure.
That was a toll.
Starts to mount up, yeah.
Yeah, that took a lot out of me. It was easy to not think about it because of time just being taken away from me. But at the same time, it's like, shit, I could have done it before bed.
Yeah. Could have taken care of all.
If you're uncomfortable with this conversation, I'm sorry. That's why I'm trying to make it big. But it's also something I feel like people think about, especially in relationships. So I don't mind talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, just another part of life and part of our life. I feel like the cool part about the podcast for me is like, whether or not you care, it's a little glimpse into our lives. And when I look back at it, it's kind of like a little video diary. It is cool to just be able to talk about what life is like.
Yeah.
Well, anything still on the subject you think you want to touch on before maybe our middle segment?
Let's see. I will say that for those that are trying to stop, I am using a app called Fortify, and it has helped me. I am not using the paid version of it. I am using a normal version of it. The paid version lets you talk to other people that have the problems and talk about it, while also
Interesting.
keeping your status on maybe other analytics of like time management, eating right, a bunch of other stuff.
Oh,
But
cool.
the main focus is, have you satisfied your urges? Are they okay? And every day you have to say you either had a victory day or you took a step back, and then they tally it up and all that stuff. So it's really helped for me to keep account of myself, and that's been nice. I also want to say that for people that have done it a lot and have stopped, the the feeling doesn't change per se. Like, your mind doesn't really change. You still have the wanting to. You still may pursue looking at material for said thing. Just if you really change it, you don't get really a reaction from it. So you kind of like, you look at it and you're like, that's really good. But then the rest of your mind just reacts to it. The rest of your body doesn't react with it, which is good. I think that if you're truly converting, that's a good response.
Yeah, there are steps to everything.
And I am currently in that step of response to where I can communicate for it, look at things for it, think about it, and it doesn't get a response. Now, that being said, it's not completely ignored, because if you completely ignore it, you might have a chance to like completely just shut it off, which is not what you would want. Unless you do, which is okay. But for people that are just trying to do it less, shutting it off and completely avoiding it is not the right response. It might be in the beginning, but you have to let it in to see if you can handle it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they always say, like quitting cold turkey is like, it usually never works. Like, that's not going to be productive a lot of the time if you want to quit long term for any sort of thing. But I find that phrase kind of funny too. Like, I have no idea where that comes from. Why do we say cold turkey? I'm so interested, actually.
I don't know.
Like, it doesn't make any
Cold
sense.
turkey. Maybe it's someone. Maybe it was a phrase of someone that just like really liked eating turkey from the fridge.
Sure, like it's a diet phrase.
They're quitting it. They're quitting eating that because it's bad for them.
Yeah, diet culture brought us that, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. You know what also it brought? Maybe some jokes of one-liners of phrases that we haven't had. And these jokes from the best jokes ever, professionally tested jokes for people who want to be funny, made by my magic boss. You can buy this on Amazon for $5. You can follow along with me, or you can just read the funnies. I am going to give Cameron 2 chances to say a joke from here with a page number going up to 200. Matures are on the further end of the 200. And then he'll say a number of how many jokes are in the page, and it'll choose a joke. Cameron, give me a page!
Alrighty. I think let's start with a nice, you know what? We'd never do it. I don't think we ever do it. Let's do 2 wholesome, family-friendly jokes today.
Okay.
Our first one early on.
Because our topic wasn't wholesome.
Give me number 7.
Number 7, really early. That
really
is
early.
a table of contents right there. Hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 to choose from here.
There's 9 contents there?
Yeah.
Okay, give me number 6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Redneck, mature, 197.
Oh,
All
it's
right.
mature on accident. Ooh.
Next page
Surprise me.
number. I'll do the first one. I'll do the
Okay.
first page because it'll be.
Yeah.
They even like explain the type of jokes. Okay. Holy shit! This is huge as fuck. There's two.
That's what she said.
We might not have time for a second one with these big ass jokes. Oh my
Holy.
god.
Like their whole page?
Yeah, there's two only.
Wow.
One or two.
Give me one.
All right, the first joke ever on page 14 of the best jokes ever, proficiently tested jokes people want to be funny. Here we go.
Beautiful.
A volunteer from the charity visits the lawyer at his office and says, "Sir, our research shows that you have an income of over $750,000 a year, but you don't give a penny to charity. Wouldn't you like to give back to the community and children in need in some way?" The lawyer replies, "Did your research show that my father is dying from a rare disease and has medical bills that his insurance won't cover?" The volunteer says, "No, sir. I apologize. We didn't realize." The lawyer continues, "And that my brother, a disabled veteran, is paralyzed and confined to a wheelchair? Or that my sister's husband died suddenly and left her penniless with 3 children?" The charity worker was extremely embarrassed and was just about to say, "I'm sorry. I'm so sorry," when the lawyer continued, "And I don't give any money to them, so why should I give any to you?"
That's good. That's a
lawyers,
classic.
Lawyers.
Lawyers, they're good.
Lawyer. Lawyer. Hey, lawyer. Hey, lawyer. Sue, lawyer.
So, lawyer.
All right, we could do another one. That was actually not too bad.
Yeah. I like the sound of page. I feel like I've already done my favorite number 37. My other favorite number 23.
23. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices.
Oh wow. Give me 5. Give me the last one.
A police officer is walking down the street when he sees a grown man holding a young boy by the shoulders and shaking him violently. The cop quickly rushes over and asks what the problem is. "Well, you see, officer," the man says, "I'm a bass player, and I was playing in the club right there when the little brat ran in and twisted one of my turning pages on my bass. Or turning pegs, sorry." "I can see why you're angry," says the officer. "But is that any reason to beat up the kid?" "Yeah," the bass player says. "The kid won't tell me which one he turned."
I feel like there's a lack of knowledge there. I don't know what a bass player is. Oh, bass. Oh, like the guitar.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying a different word. Wait, can you read me the punchline again? Because I'm dumb.
"I can see why you're angry," says the officer, "but is that any reason to beat up the kid?" He said, "Yeah," the bass player says. "The kid won't tell me which one he turned."
Well, I feel like even still, this is such a niche joke. Like, you have to be kind of into music, know that bassists can't really hear their own guitars sometimes. Like, I feel like that is
Oh, really?
a little over niche.
I didn't even consider that was the punchline. I thought it was something along the lines of like he turned multiple of them and he can't tell which way it was before or something like that. We'll do another one. We'll do another one just for the sake of it.
Yeah. Unfortunate that one is like, bass is a hard word to know which one you're talking about. There's so many basses. So I'm like, bass player, is that a sport I've never heard of? Like, what the fuck? Okay, give me page, or same page, why not? Give me just number 4, page 23.
Okay, number 4. 1, 2. On a flight to Des Moines, I don't know if that's the right
Des Moines?
word.
Des Moines?
Des Moines,
It's
Iowa.
in Iowa.
The captain announced, "We are now above Des Moines."
I'm sorry. Funnier than any of the jokes in the book. I'm so sorry.
I'll do it again. On a flight to Des Moines, Iowa, the captain announced, "We are now above Des Moines. Please set your watches back 30 years.
Okay. I cut you off right before the punchline. They're living in the past.
It's 2 words, people. There's 2 words. It says Des Moines or whatever the fuck. Yeah, it's not Des Moines. Sounds like DEMIONES, which is almost what it says, but it's DES space. It's not. Come on, give me a break. Best jokes ever, professionally tested jokes for people who want to be funny. Maybe buy my Magic Bus. Go buy it on Amazon for $5 or for free on probably some website.
Thanks, Magic Bus.
Fucking hell.
That was an ordeal.
Oh fuck! I hate English. English is stupid. Probably not even English word. That is.
No, right? That must be like French or some shit.
What's in Des Moines? Is that where it's
the capital of Iowa?
Is that the Amish? Is that where the Amish live?
I'm not too familiar on my Amish country, but I think you might be right.
Did you know that they still use horses, but it's a like electrical carriage?
Oh wow!
They have like blinkers and stuff.
Just for animal abuse? They're hitting blinkers?
Supposedly, I saw this on a short, so this means it's fact. There was a guy getting interviewed in the Amish town, and they showed that they still use horses on the roads, but it's like some law that you have to have some type of thing in your vehicle to put it on the street. So
okay, yeah.
So they've bent the rules of using some electricity for them to still use carriages.
Wild. Do they even like power it on, or they're just fully horse powered?
The horses still pull it.
Yeah, but they have the engine there, the motor or whatever. They're like, look, if I need to.
I don't know if it has a motor. I think it just has things on it, like the blinker. That's like, if you're on the street, you need a blinker.
Yeah, other street legal things.
Yeah,
interesting.
That's
so wild.
I'll confirm it right now if I can find my fucking internet.
Yeah. Good luck.
There it is, Chrome. How could I forget you?
Dude, the Amish are funny. Like I recently saw a video that, like, you know that song Amish Paradise, Weird Al? I'm sure you do. Like, I don't know if you saw this video, but they're like, oh yeah, you know that song? And the Amish guy's like, yeah, dude, that's my favorite song. And they go to play Gangsta's Paradise, like the original, fucking, what's his name?
Something cool. J. Cool.
Cool. Not J. Cool. Why am I forgetting? It's not LL Cool J. It's fucking... Who is Coolio?
Coolio. See, it's cool.
There he is. It is cool. I'm like, not LL Cool J. But yeah, they play him that song. And he's like, never heard of this song. He's like, why are the words different? And they're like, oh yeah, no, Weird Al, like, he copied this song. And they're like, no.
Apparently Coolio did not like that.
Yeah, I mean, Weird Al's done that a couple times where it's like, you don't have direct permission from like Prince or Michael Jackson, someone like that. Where you like,
oh, Michael Jackson always gave him permission though.
Yeah, it must have been like Prince or somebody else then. But I know that's happened a few times. People get butthurt about that, like copyright law.
I'm a real artist.
I swear.
He's making fun of my thing. Why has he never done a Kanye West parody?
That's actually kind of a good point. I don't know if he's done too many hip hop ones. Like I think he did
White and Nerdy. He did the
Fancy.
Fans
was kind of hip hop.
I guess so. I love Handy.
Yeah, Handy's great. My favorite Weird Al song is Hardware Store.
I don't know that one.
It's an original where he's just singing about all the things at the hardware store, the new hardware store. They've got Allen Rich's Herbal Feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters. And he's just like fucking rapid firing everything they have. It's so good.
I probably really like that because anytime I've ever heard Fancy, I always hear the part where it's just like, perhaps your new furnace could use a service. I'm totally minded, don't need to be nervous. Perhaps you would like a new counter from Micah.
He's like a good rapper too. It's crazy.
Nah. Good on him. What was his first one? Was White Nerdy his first rapper?
Probably his first hip hop one, yeah.
Why didn't he do fucking Vanilla Ice too? Kim Jerry did. Kim Jerry?
Kim Jerry. They're accidental Kim Jerry, dude.
Holy shit! I've never done shit like that in my life. I'm becoming dyslexic. Reading more makes me dyslexic.
That's your ticket, kids. Drop out of school.
No, he was a really good Vanilla Ice impersonator.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen him do that.
I've said
There's
it in our Yuka playthrough. I was singing his little parody
Oh, okay.
where he was
does
like,
a parody of like Ice.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like, all right, stop. Why tie up my laces? I need to learn. This happens every show. Yo, I need to learn how to tie a bow. What's your real name? Robert Van Winkle. Why'd you change your name? Nothing rhymes with Winkle. I'm
Yeah.
white, and I'm capitalizing on a trend that is currently rising. Call Larry, Curly, and Moe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, yo! When are you gonna stop? Probably never. I get richer with every endeavor. He does really good. And then, like, the other one that he does, he's just like, I'm cool, some little white boy from Toronto, despite of how I sound. It's like, he's really good. Really good.
Yeah, that guy's talented as fuck too. Yeah.
So I looked it up, the Amish thing. For lighting power, many Amish buggies use a 12 or 48 volt battery to power the headlights, taillights, and turn signals for safety, which are recharged via solar panel or generators to remain off the grid.
Okay.
So probably
The
just
first
a law.
EV. Yeah, that makes sense. It is kind of weird though. I would imagine like
Oh, man,
in whatever Amish country, like that's so confusing to me because in my head it's almost like how they have Native American territory where like this territory is not owned by the U.S. government. You know, it's Amish land. But I'm sure that's not how it works. Like they still have to abide by laws and bullshit. But I don't know how that works. Would they have their own roads that they could build and be like, these are our roads. We'll fucking do what we want.
In the town that they did the interview with, there was like cement things, that a normal road.
Yeah. Probably city infrastructure then, like supported by the local government.
Yeah, I'm
So,
sure they
gotta follow
still.
the law.
I'm sure they still use like lights, like a light
Yeah.
light. There's other things listed here. Electrical scooter in many communities, especially in Lancaster County, PA, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Young people and adults use non-electric push scooters but electric power scooters are becoming more common in some areas.
How weird. Like that does seem like it would be a choice. You know,
Yeah.
you're not required to use an electric scooter.
That seems like something you would discuss at the dinner table, being like, "Mom, Dad, I bought an electric scooter. Get out.
No son of mine.
Go get
Build your own barn outside.
go milk the cow. We got to think about this." They also have a jet-powered buggy. A notable non-Amish project involved building a jet-powered buggy. A 65-mile-per-hour custom-built street-legal vehicle used for entertainment rather than daily transport.
Wow.
And
I've heard.
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Go on. No, you.
There's also safety upgrades. While traditional buggies are often equipped with modern safety features like hydraulic brakes, reflecting a balance between tradition and modern safety requirements.
Interesting. And I'm kind of wondering, like, where is the line drawn? Like, why is it drawn for them? Is it like electricity is, just against our religion or like our worldview or whatever, so we can't use anything that uses electricity? Does that like matter for a gas motor, that doesn't produce electricity, that just
Maybe it's
just
something.
gas?
Maybe it's something along the lines of like how the Coco family was like, you cannot listen to music, no guitar, and then it just kind of carried on, just like, we do not use this electricity. Benjamin Franklin's the devil, and then you just kind of He discovered it in Pennsylvania. There's Amish in Pennsylvania. They crossed the line.
That's a funny theory. I wonder if there's some credit to that.
They
were like just local.
He's doing God's power and putting it in a bulb.
Oh, I mean, totally. Electricity, lightning was definitely like the realm of gods for a long, long time.
He claims himself as a god. He turns on the switch and does what he can do in natural abilities. No way.
Know how?
Mm-mm. Tell me I can have milk in a bottle? Mm-mm.
But they like. I wonder if they use refrigeration. Like, what are they eating?
Well, supposedly back then, they did before people were scared to use refrigerators because they thought it wasn't gonna keep the food cold. They just put it in ice.
Yeah.
So the ice was the fridge.
Classic icebox. That'll do.
Yeah. Which I mean, it's the same thing.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's nature's fucking refrigerator.
Yeah. And killer. Anything else on your mind?
My fucking thingy. My thingy hurts.
Oh.
I was chopping a salad.
Oh no!
You can probably see where I'm going with this. I was rushing because I was like telling my girlfriend, I was like, I'm gonna go home real quick. I'll drop you off. I'll make some food. I'll come join you. Let me just finish the salad real quick. And so I was rushing. I was trying to be quick about it. I was tired, kind of a long day. And while I'm chopping the lettuce, it wasn't even like I'm chopping that fast. I just was lazy with it. And I nearly chopped off like a little diagonal tip of my finger, cut straight through the nail, but stopped like just after the nail. And I was like, oh, and I fucking screamed to my brother in the room. He like pulls off his headphones, turns around from his game. I'm like, I cut myself. It's not that bad though. And he immediately puts his headphones back on and starts playing his fucking Witcher 3. I'm like, all right, I'll deal with this myself. So I have to like gauze it up. And fucking, yeah, like lopped off a bit of my fingernail. It's like a little portion of my finger has no nail. Most of it was just skin, but like it was a very slight cut. And thank goodness, like when you're cut with a knife or something really sharp and straight, it's like a clean cut. You can mostly heal it pretty quickly. So I didn't have to do much, just gauze it up.
I had something like that 2 weeks ago too, where I was using scissors for something. I cut like tape on the scissors, and there was still some tape on the blade part of the scissors, and my dumbass was like, man, I gotta get that thing off. And of course I'm like right next to the blade and I move and I'm like, ah!
That'll do it.
And I'm like, and somebody asked like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I was just stupid.
Just stupid for a minute there.
So I used E-tape as a bandage and just
nice.
It was fine.
Yeah. Fucking rub some dirt in it.
Rub some dirt on it. Brock, rub some dirt on it. That's what the Amish do. That's their medical team.
Yeah. Nature's fucking medicine.
Get some leaves. Do what you can.
What you got?
God, there was something. Oh yeah, 700.
700. You're so right. I did see that the other day. We did make it past 700.
We did.
Subscribe to Roonies.
That's fucking nuts. 700.
That's a lot.
20 to be of this day.
Oh wow. Still ticking up there then.
We have. I say we. Mostly me. Took the leap to finally get a TikTok account.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that up too. Yeah. Thanks for the reminder. Finally, if you want to follow us on all platforms, anything but Twitter. Fuck Twitter.
There's no reason for us to be on Twitter. What are we going to put on Twitter? Like, ate a cookie today.
That would be funny as fuck though if we use the Twitter just for bullshit, like shit posting.
Dude, there was have you seen that post of like somebody on Reddit? I think it was like on the birds Reddit or something. Like he's just like, saw a bird today.
What it looked like.
You have a picture? No, flew away. Happens. Just something like that. But no, that fucking. I've always thought from the beginning, who the fuck needs a Twitter? If you're a Twitter, you're either a celebrity, or a company. You don't need a Twitter.
Yeah, it really is best for big announcements. You know, the people that have a following.
Yeah,
I feel like it's the best
so big for announcements.
Out of any platform.
Media uses it for fucking announcements.
Fucking they cite it in fucking public trials in like court. It's like, oh, according to your post on Twitter, fucking I didn't know we were bringing that shit up.
Yeah. It's not purposeful. But yeah, we had obviously the YouTube, which you're watching this right now. We have Insta still. My personal favorite platform besides YouTube. Because you're forced to post a picture or something. That's why I like it. You're forced to post. Jesus Christ! You're forced to post a picture or a video, and then you can leave your comment. That's why I like it. And then TikTok, which I from the beginning of TikTok's creation, I was always scared of TikTok. I still am scared of TikTok. I made the account for the fellas to post the stuff on there. It's all up to date, and it's still scary. And I don't personally like it, but it's a means of an end. It has
another outlet,
another thing that has to happen, another launching pad. And let me tell you, me being scared when I first got in there, and it immediately was like, as soon as I opened the app, dog singing, "I'm gonna eat this Chick-fil-A." I'm like, where the fuck's the menu? We're just instantly in this shit.
We're just now watching the memes, yeah. No, I'm not a big TikTok user, but I mean, it's not too different. Depends on who you ask, but not too different from like Reels. But still not something for me.
They're all the same
Instagram
shit,
user.
realistically. Reels, YouTube Shorts,
right.
TikTok.
They're all just copying off each other's paper.
They're all the same things. Just like how Instagram Threads is just Twitter when it didn't have to be.
Yeah, can't be fucked with that.
But yeah, anyway, that's their fella versus on all social medias. It's all the same thing.
Yeah, join the Discord as well, which you finally have access to.
Oh yeah, I got my Discord back, which is the perfect time for them to do the age verification by the Israeli leader.
Oh my gosh, shit, wild shit! I'm definitely not into that.
There's people in Discords that are like size Discord that are just like, all right, what platform are we using now?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
Ready to switch to Slack.
The hell Slack?
It's like the work Discord. Like your company will have a Slack channel to talk on with all your employees.
Why they call it Slack?
Right? It's like where you slack off from work.
Yeah. You gotta wear slacks in Slack.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I got that back. Discord was actually very helpful. They helped me get my Discord support account back to then get my Discord back because it has the same email.
Yeah, wow.
But they were being cheeky. Every time they responded being like, all right, just do this, they labeled the thing as solved. So I had to keep poking back being like, no, you didn't solve it. Help me. This doesn't work.
I hate that. I've been on talks with support for months. Like one time I had an Amazon package sent to the wrong address. My mistake. But like I told them, hey, it got returned from that address. Like it was returned to sender. You guys should have it. Can you send it to the right address? And they're like, it was marked delivered on this date. Should be all set. Mark is complete. And I'm like, no, there's still an issue. I know it was there. It was sent back. And they're just like never reading what I type.
Dude, there was one that, did I tell you my whole fiasco with the Christmas present? I did, right?
I think a little bit, yeah.
Okay, I'll make it really simple, just
yeah.
in case. I'll make it really simple. So I bought a Christmas present back in early November. I bought it in early November to get there for Christmas, and I bought it. It said it was shipping, and the shipping said it's untrackable. So that was the first flag, and then as it was happening, he's responding to me being like, "Hey, sorry I couldn't send it in. I got sick. I'm gonna send it on Saturday." And then he follows up saying, "I shipped it in on Saturday," and it goes for a long time, and it's just not showing up. And then it's like December 15th or something like that, still not there.
Damn.
And I'm telling him like, "Listen, man, where is he?" He's just like, "Give it just a couple more, give it a little bit more time. It should be there soon." I'm like, "Okay." And then it's December 20th, and I'm like, "Listen, man, I'm gonna cancel. It's not shown up. I don't think it's gonna show up. It's been over a month. I'm gonna cancel." And he's like, "Oh, please, just give it more time, please. I'll give you. You've been very patient. I'll give you like a free Sonic merch. Just be a little patient." it'll definitely show up before the 22nd. Just give it till the 22nd. I'm like, okay. And then after the 22nd, it didn't show up. Ghosted. Completely gone.
Wow.
Just disappears. And the reason he did that is because he waited out the time to where you can cancel or have eBay come in and get you your refund. He made me wait. But
Jesus, yeah.
I was calling eBay and they see all the proof. They see when I bought it. They see when they talked. They told him when he told me to wait. He did all that stuff, and all they could say was, "Yeah, you should have responded to us earlier. You should have told us earlier because now there's nothing we could do. Just flag him. Just report him,
bitch."
I'm like, what do you mean? There's nothing you could do? It's just, yeah, we can't step in because it's already past the dates. And it's like, you know why it's past the dates? You told us to wait. You said it. You said it to me. You know why? There's physical proof. Why? And I said, yeah, there's nothing we could do, blah, blah, blah. Just report him. I didn't report him because, I mean, the good thing would be to report him, but that doesn't solve my issue. That reporting him doesn't mean anything to me. It's just like, exactly. So we can get a good look at him or whatever. But it's whatever. That doesn't give me my money back because it was like $130.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot of money. So
no doubt.
And I immediately was with Chase. I'm like, yeah, I did this thing, yada, yada. And they're immediately like, all right, you get your money back.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chase.
That easy. Fucking eBay.
That's just crazy, just being like, yeah. It's just like the Patrick thing. It's just like, so this was your purchase. Yep. And this is you contacting them. Yes. He told you to wait this day for the thing. And if it didn't show up, then you can refund it. That makes sense to me. Then refund it.
So refund it.
Sorry. Sorry, but you passed the date.
Fuck.
Yeah. Well, are we going to ka-chink this?
I think we might as well close out with our last little schmegment.
Hell yeah, dude. You're gonna get a camera hike. Yes,
he's sir. Sharpening his blade.
There's trouble ahead.
Yeah, I've got some ideas here. Maybe you can refresh me. What have we talked about? We had a new job stuff. Maybe some changes in the future. Staying strong mentally
strong and intimacy connection with your loved ones. New job stuff. I can't read. eBay. Amish. Weird Al.
Yeah.
Couple things.
Okay, let me see if I can tie some of these together. All right.
Let's go.
I think I got it. Let me count my syllables here. Okay. I think this will do.
Let's go. Let's get it.
Ready?
Yep.
Did I change pose too much?
Nope.
Okay. Say what you're feeling. Customer support won't help, but your fellas will.
Hey! Hit it with me one time. Hit me with 2 times. Hit him with 3 times. Let's go. Episode 32. Go. Thanks for joining us on the fucking Hydra Link podcast with you, me, and the other guy. We'll see you 2 weeks from now. Because it's the same podcast time. Same podcast channel!
Yeah.
Yeah. Go make love. Valentine's Day. Go make love.
Yeah, enjoy your Valentine's.